Okay, let's just get started. We're
Activating combat
good to go
mode.
once more. I went and got Heavenly. Oh, get out of here before we actually get Octoslash. And I am ready to hunt down that magic pot once again.
Activating combat mode.
Well, okay then. There's Gill Toss. There's Costly Punch. I'm going a little bit slow, just because I want to give myself more rolls to get Octoslash. Okay, come on. No, no. Come on, don't blow my Heavenly on stuff I don't want. Ugh. Life is pain. Ironically, one of my Octoslash Materia got stronger. Okay, come on. Show me the Octoslash. If I see him switch to boring, I'm gonna forfeit the battle to restart it. So that way I don't lose my Heavenly. Yep. Because that lets us keep everything.
Activating combat mode.
Like we keep Heavenly when we do that. There's Gill Toss. Then we wait a second. Boop. Then we wait a second. Boop. And Octoslash? 1 second. I just realized that I usually text someone when I start streaming. I forgot to today.
What's this?
And there's an Octoslash. Easy game, easy life. There's the Genji shield. Genji shield obtained. Okay, now back to our actual usual set of equipment. Go to equipment, replace Force of Nature with Genji shield. You ever realized you may have made a grave error? I'm gonna have to do some more work, but it's fine. In particular, I need my spirit to be higher. Because I forgot that Force of Nature gives you +10 all, so I was not calculating that in. So that's very unfortunate. I need 5 more spirit for it to actually max out. Which isn't really that big of a deal, it's just gonna cost a bunch of SP. Anyway, so I don't know that I have to complete the mission for it to keep.
This'll do.
But I'm pretty sure I do.
How about this? Oh no, you don't! Taking you down a peg.
Hey, Zach?
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
The end!
Okay. Back over this way. Just gotta finish this one real quick. I don't know what I'm doing after I
Activating combat
finish
mode.
up everything here.
This'll
I don't
do.
have all that much left though.
Here we go.
So like,
Take that! This'll do.
I better figure it out soon.
How about this?
You know what I mean? Like, clock's ticking.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Box ticking for sure. Oh, but I don't know. Okay, now we can go back to storming our way through a bunch of missions to obtain more loot. Grab treasure chest, look behind us, because you can never... Okay, well, I didn't expect that to be a fight, but
Heads up.
whatever.
Taking you down.
I'm amazed that didn't hit. That Dark Nation was right behind me. So I'm amazed that it didn't get hit there, but whatever. Adamantite's nice, because that's what boosts vitality. And we could definitely use more of that. And we continue over here. Do that. I do, in fact, have to go the other way, because I think I can't pass through without getting into a fight on that corner. I know you wouldn't have been able to on the PSP version. I just don't feel like trying and potentially failing on this version, you know? And we do have to make sure that we get all of the treasure.
Activating combat mode.
Every bit of treasure.
Conflict resolved.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
I really want to look up what Pokemon gens, if any, you can trade with yourself in. I feel like the unfortunate answer is not many at all. Which is a bit unfortunate, like, that kind of sucks. Wish you could do that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I've been feeling really discouraged about making content and streaming recently. Which I'm sure has come through. It's definitely made me more touchy, which I think makes the content worse. Like, yesterday I was really touchy about the do I talk about fights thing, and like, that's definitely just me being insecure about whether my content's worth watching. 'Cause I've been doing this for a while, right? And I'll admit that a large part of the reason why I do not find any kind of success is simply because I don't put myself in the places where success can be found. Like, that's definitely part of it. I'm not gonna try and deny that. That is a large part of... That's where I started, isn't it? Probably. That's definitely a large part of why my content has not found people who want to watch me. I'm also about to sneeze. I muted myself for my patented double sneeze technique. I've noticed something. It's definitely was one of those things that I noticed one day that I couldn't unnotice, which is that, like, more than half the time, if I sneeze twice. Like, the majority of the time that I sneeze twice. And I think I just need to... I don't know. Have fun with what I'm doing. And do fun things.
This'll do.
And not worry so much about whether what I do is good or bad or whatever for my channel, but at the same time, that's not a winning strategy. You know what I mean? Because I have to do the things that are good for content. Because if you don't, then you don't get good content. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how that works. Get this. Did I get that drain guy yet? Drain. Here's drain magic. Here's drain magic. I did get that Dringa at some point. I should absolutely make a. Can I literally just equip the Dringa and max out on HP? I feel like I probably can. I feel like another 500% is probably just, yeah, it's sufficient. We're good. Our costly punch is sufficiently maxed out that that's all we need to do. So our HP is now maxed. So if I do anything with the Dringa, it'll be fusing it into a spell I like more than Dringa, because I don't particularly like Dringa. So this needs to give me more spirit. I don't suppose that I can finagle my way into it giving me what I need it to right now. I could have sworn that the SP cost was based on the end result. I stand corrected on that. I was wrong, evidently. Yeah. I might as well just max it out. It makes me feel better. It does mean that we're a little tight on SP, but it's fine. Okay. So there's our spirit. It'll max out as soon as we have the Zedric equipped instead of the Kaiser Knuckles. Our attack is also gonna be a little bit too low. It's too low by like 1. That's funny. It's funny not in the haha way, it's funny in the really way. But that's fine. Dispel Blade's really easy to make another Dispel Blade with. You know, like just boom. That's all you gotta do right there. And just pump it full of hero drinks. There we go. Oof. We are officially way too low on SP, but we're going to ignore that problem for right now. You know, that is a problem for later. Where's that last chest? There it is. Okay. I was like, I know it's in this room. I believe in myself. I didn't walk by it. I might be huffing copium, but like... Okay, that's extra. That's extra. I'm just grabbing the ones that are like definitely unnecessary and extra. Like my absolute army of thunders. You know, especially on Materia, that if I find out I needed more of it later, I can just purchase. Like, it's not hard to come across any of the basic elemental attacks. They're all very easy to obtain, as shown by the fact that, like, I've never tried to get a bunch of them, but I sure do have a bunch of them. And walls too, apparently. I wouldn't have thought walls were something that you just have a bunch of, but I stand corrected, evidently. Yeah, it looks like leveling materia might actually be a pretty good way of generating SP passively. One of these must have come out of a chest. This one that has magic plus 35. That just came directly out of a chest, no doubt. Just getting rid of some of the things I have that are like definitely just extras and unnecessary. Like, I don't need more than 3 of any materia. Okay. That's good enough for right now, because that just gives us a better pocket.
Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Easy game, easy life. Okay, so there's the first set of 6 missions in the caves done. Our to-do list for today was get the Genji shield, which we did. Finish the remaining missions before Minerva, which we're doing now. Get barrier piercing, or barrier breaking? I think it's barrier break. I did not ever get their names straight, but I think it's barrier break. That's the second one you get. And once we have that, we'll have the Buster Sword fully maxed out. Then once we have the Buster Sword fully maxed out, finish getting our materia set up, I guess. Like, finish getting our materia set up, make sure we bought the Genji helm at some point.
Activating combat mode.
And then fight Minerva.
Taking you down a peg. Take that. Bye now. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Easy game, easy life.
Oh yeah.
At some point, I'll probably need to grind a bit of SP for my materia, because getting anything close to 100 all on my materia is not going to be easy. It's not gonna come easy. It's gonna come distinctly difficult, in fact. There are 5 chests. Okay, there's 2. 3, I've already got 1, so that's 4. There's 5. Okay. Sometimes the chests are just very concentrated. Like there's 3 rooms and 5 chests. You know, we were averaging more than 1 chest a room, which was a little odd. There's so many games I want to play, but I have no idea what I'm going to play. You know what I mean?
Bye now.
Like,
taking you down a bit.
and it's so hard to shake off the urge to do something I've done before. Because a lot of the things I did before were fun, and I didn't know, particularly for a lot of the older games that I played, I didn't know that, oh my gosh, the name of it is completely escaping me. Retro achievements. There we go. I didn't know that retroachievements.org was a thing. And I super want to replay some of the games that I've played on stream.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Bye now.
and properly get
Take that.
achievements.
How about this?
Like, they have Dark Cloud on there.
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
They have the Professor Oak challenge for Gen 1 on there. Which, if you don't know what that is, the Professor Oak challenge is you get every single Pokemon before, like, as early as possible, effectively. Marked by the gym badges. So you have every Pokemon that you can get before each gym badge. And that's really cool, and I want to do it. I am thinking that I will in the future make things easier on myself.
This'll do.
If I ever do a living dex challenge again, which I'd say is fairly likely, no.
Taking you down a peg.
Like, I'd say the idea that I would do another living dex is
Bye
like
now.
not crazy.
This'll do.
Certainly not unlikely. In case you don't know, Living Dex is the name for that challenge I found out. As you might expect, someone else had done it before, but that's the name of it. Living Dex. Yeah, I think it's a cool challenge. Living Dex is definitely a nice, snazzy name that makes sense when you think about it, because instead of just having a Pokédex, you want your box to be effectively a living Pokédex. Because it has everything in it.
Here we go. This'll do.
I don't know why I'm bothering fighting
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
all these enemies. Like, honestly, it really is just because it's faster than running away. If running away were faster in this game, I'd run away every time. But it isn't, so here we are. It's really funny how careful people are to not overlevel in Pokemon games. Maybe one day I'll be like that. I don't think so though. I'm not often gonna go out of my way to be overleveled, but as something in my brain, I don't like running away. In JRPGs, I don't like it. It makes me sad inside. So I want to defeat my enemies. I want to crush them beneath my heel. I want to hit the funny buttons and watch them fall. So I don't typically run away in games unless I'm getting annoyed with some aspect of it.
Heads up. This'll do.
Like, me running away is a sign that I'm tired of fighting. And if I'm having fun playing a game, I won't ever be tired of fighting. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Something that exists. I figure it's a problem for a me of not today to worry about.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
Like, I have a lot
Conflict resolved.
I'd like to do. I also, I don't know. It's like I've only got so much time, and there's a lot of things I want to do. So it's always really hard, because like just a few things that I would like to do. I really want to play Hades at some point. If I could ever get my hands to withstand it, I would love to have all the golden strawberries in Celeste. The main reason I don't have them, like the main reason I stopped playing Celeste, is because my hands couldn't take it. You know, the spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak, kind of situation. Which is a real bummer. That's just unfortunate for me that my hands are not stronger. Got unlucky at character creation. Took a dump stat to dexterity, and that dump stat was so bad that my hands get hurt by doing dexterous actions too much. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not a dump stat to con because I'm otherwise healthy, but my hands have problems if I use them too much.
How about this? Bye now. Take that. Heads up. Hi. Here we go. This'll do. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
There we go. Easy
Oh,
game,
yeah.
easy life. Does Genji Shield prevent status ailments? I don't remember. It does, right? Surely one of the Genji items has a ribbon effect. It doesn't. That's wild. One of the best things, one of the best accessory sets in the game doesn't even have any kind of ribbon effect built into it. I would have expected it to. I would have expected it to be on the shield too, because it's the defensive one. Like, I would have taken that over the barrier magic barrier thing, you know? Like, barrier magic barrier's nice, but I would have taken having super ribbon automatically over that. Like, no hesitation. That's clearly better for me. Yeah, so once I
Activating
finish...
combat mode.
Oh,
Got him. Taking you down a peg. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
there we go.
Oh,
Easy
yeah.
game, easy life. Should replace Death Jump with Green Jump. A little late now. Actually, wait. Death Jump doesn't have stats on it, does it? It does not. Do I have a Drain Jump? Sure I do. Is it before the Death Jump? Wait, are you telling me I don't have a Drain Aerial? I know there is one. I had one at some point. I've used it. Ah, really? Oh, aerial drain. There it is. I'm not getting stats from Death Jump anyway, so I'd rather it be a counterpoint to Costly Punch. And it having Drain on it makes it a counterpoint to Costly Punch.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Bye now.
See what I mean?
Heads up.
That being said, this does noticeably
This'll
less
do.
damage.
Heads up.
And I don't think it's that I have 4 less,
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
4 less attack.
Oh yeah.
So for the sake of clearing things quickly, I'll switch back. Bummer. Yeah, it's a difference of 24 on the multiplier and 40. Death Jump has 40 on the multiplier, so it's just a significantly better attack.
Activating
So we'll
combat
deal.
mode.
This'll do. Taking you down a peg. Here we go. Heads up.
Boop,
This'll do.
boop,
Taking you down a peg.
ba-doop.
How about this? This is gonna sting. Taking you down a... Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a... Oh, no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Easy game, easy life. I honestly thought it was gonna get off and I was just gonna have to tank it, which I felt pretty confident about. Even without full health. Like I was pretty sure I was okay there. But it just took forever to actually cast. Anyway, we continue on. With our missions of getting loot. Never trust a Final Fantasy character. Never. Always turn around. They're never trustworthy. None of them loot. Not a one. Okay, there might be an exception or two. I feel like there might be. But the majority of them do not loot. And even the ones that may loot sometimes, I would not trust to loot all the time. A Final Fantasy character is only as greedy as you are. Because they will never pick something up if you do not make them. That's just a truth. It's a truth of the world.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Heads up. How about this? Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Here we go.
But yeah, our goal is to finish this today, so that way I can
Conflict
actually
resolved.
Oh yeah.
figure out, like, download all of the stuff to start editing this. And once I've edited it, get it put together and out as an actual video. And we'll see how it does. I don't know. I like doing challenge content this way, but I don't really know. I feel like I like my script overall, but I don't know where I'm going with it stylistically. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a bad script, but it doesn't feel like a me script. If that makes sense. And I'm not sure what makes it a me script, because I haven't done enough video writing or editing to
Activating
have
combat mode.
Bring it on.
a me
Taking you
version
down
of
a
it.
peg.
Really.
Hey, by now, that's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna get there. We will get there. We will get to the point where there is a me version of those things. And it starts by doing it, right? If I don't start doing it, I won't ever get better. And I
Activating
think
combat mode.
Out of the way.
that's
Taking you
something
down a peg.
that I
By
needed
now.
to accept
Conflict
a
resolved.
long
Man.
time ago.
Oh yeah.
Which is that the only way to get better at doing any of the stuff I want to do is to be bad at it. And I'd heard that, you know, there's lots of well-known quotes about it. You know, the first step to
Activating
being
combat mode.
kind of okay at something is
This'll
sucking at
do.
something.
Taking
That's
you
not the
down a
quote.
peg.
That's a paraphrase
Conflict
and
resolved.
reverse the wrong.
Later.
That's the wrong way around. It's the quote, I believe, is something like, "Sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something." And that's very true, and I knew that it was true, but I still wanted to avoid the parts of content creation that I didn't feel confident about, or that I didn't really have an immediate passion for. And I think what I hoped would happen is that I would get absurdly lucky and that my content would do well without any of those things, right? That my content would just be okay. Without any of the things that other content creators do to make their content popular. So that way I could just hire other people to do that. Which is absolutely the eventual goal. Like, don't get me wrong, even if I start doing my own editing right now, that is a temporary thing. I still don't want to do my own editing. That got like nothing. Okay. Only got down to 50%.
Here we go. Taking you down a bit. Gonna love this. Here we go. That's enough. Heads up. This is gonna sting. Bye
Having
now.
ridiculous amounts of health is so nice. Oh, didn't get the third one off. Bummer. Would have absolutely prevented it from casting at all.
Take that.
Boop. Badoop.
Got him.
There we go. Finish him off.
Conflict resolved.
And we're done here. Easy game, easy life. We move on to the next bit of strife. Okay, we have another mission against Genesis troops to do. As per usual, we check behind the Final Fantasy character. There was no treasure back there today, but we all know that's just luck. It's not because Zach picked it up. It's just because there happened to not be treasure there. So we're going to need almost Vitality 100, similar to what we needed for Spirit. Yeah, we'll need a similar boost on Vitality as what we got on Spirit, and then we'll need a similar boost on Magic. The Magic is honestly mostly just to make what magic limit breaks we get hit harder. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily that I think it'll be all that important. It's just nice if they hit a bit harder. You know, it's not necessary. It's just convenient. Because if they also do 5/9s, like if every limit break I can throw out does 5/9s or close to it, that means every limit break reduces the amount of hits I have to land by 1.
This'll do. That's enough.
Which is a nice thing to have going on.
Here we go. Gonna love this.
Boop. 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 Boop.
Conflict resolved.
It's just that easy.
Oh yeah.
It is just that easy. Yeah. That easy. Right there. Okay, yep, always look behind Final Fantasy characters. But yeah, I'd like to do every Final Fantasy game on stream. I'd really like to just stream more. Like, I have a lot of things I would like to
Conflict
stream.
resolved.
So I'd like to be streaming more so I can get through more of them, but like the time in my schedule doesn't exist unless I stop raiding, and I rather enjoy raiding. I might one day stream me raiding. Like I might get a group together that's cool with me streaming the raiding process.
Activating
Like,
combat mode.
if that happens, I am
Taking you down a peg. Hi. Heads up. Take that. Taking you down a
I'd
peg.
be down to
Conflict
do that.
resolved.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I certainly have no issue with it. You know what I mean? It's just fun. But I don't know if any of my current groups would be okay with it, and I definitely don't want to spring it on them. It definitely would feel kind of it would feel pretty crappy to be like, hey, if you want me to continue being in your raid group, then we have to be open to streaming us raiding. That feels like a crappy thing to put on someone. I think what it might be is
Activating
that
combat mode.
I might,
Heads up.
before the next expansion drops,
Here we
be
go.
like, I want to actually
How
put
about
together a
By
raid group
now,
for the
that's
explicit purpose
Conflict
of,
resolved.
Oh yeah.
you know, put together a raid group for the explicit purpose of that. You know? For the explicit purpose of streaming while raiding. Anyway, now we take out more Wu-Tai soldiers. Once again. Check behind the Final Fantasy character. I need to WD-40 my chair again. Getting super loud. I also need to exercise more. So that way my chair is under less strain. You know, like,
Activating combat
Out of the
mode.
way.
Conflict resolved.
boop.
Oh yeah.
We always we like movers now. Like on the run with Materia, movers are great actually. We
Activating
stand
combat
movers in
mode.
this household actually. They give us a bunch of SP when we kill them. Like EXs aren't even the final form of them, and they give 8,000 SP per. There's one pass in that gives like 20,000 or something. So we really like them. Places where we can fight them are actually pretty nice places to fight right now,
Conflict
because
resolved.
the only thing we really need is
Oh,
SP.
yeah.
I think we also technically need more Gil, but I'm pretty sure I could scratch. I can actually wait. Do we have the shop that has it yet? Okay, no, it's the next shop. But I'm pretty sure that I can scrounge together enough.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Boop. Got a bunch of SP for not taking damage. But yeah, we like those guys. They give us a lot. But yeah, I've got so many games I want to play. So many things I want to stream. And more new things are coming out all the time. And I'm over here, like, playing Final Fantasy 14 or something. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14 does eat up a lot of my free gaming time. Which I'm hoping to fix one day. But for right now, it's going to continue to eat up a lot of my free gaming time. One day I'm going to have done all of the daily things that I care to do. And then once I've gotten all of the daily things out of the way that I care to do, I'll just play it in bursts on, like, weekends to do the other stuff, you know? But right now I'm doing, like... Oh, there's dual cast. Right now I'm doing, like, beast tribes and, So, how does dual cast work? I would actually like to know. Purple, right? Dual cast. Those equip magic to be cast twice. What does that look like? Like, if I cast Kiriga... Okay, so I do one animation and I get 2 magic. That's what I was hoping for. Glad to know that it does in fact do what I would hope it would.
You're in for it now.
Healing wave just because we can.
Bye now.
It doesn't
Oh, no, you don't.
really matter anymore because we can't break our
Conflict resolved.
our HP limit. Like, you know, 5 nines is actually the limit. That's one thing I've always wished in Final Fantasy games that let you break the limit in some way. I wish that it didn't just break to another limit.
Activating combat mode.
I wish that it actually just
Heads up.
was permanently, like,
Here
in
we
this
go.
case, if you're gonna cast to buff yourself, I'll just finish the fight, buddy. Like, good for you. You got stronger. Proud of you. Anyway, but, like, something I really wish was how it worked is, like, if you break the limit, there is no upper limit anymore. That'd be really nice. And because of the way integers and things work now,
Activating combat mode.
not really any reason not
How
to.
about this?
Like, it is just
Bye
not
now.
a big ask
Taking
to
you
be
down a peg. How about this? This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
it is just not a big
yeah.
ask at this point to okay, so I came from up, or from, I came from down on the map, so I need to go up to this dead end over here. Yeah, okay. All these maps just kind of blend together in my head, you know, because always by the time you're doing this, you're always at the point where fights don't really matter anymore, and you're just running through to grab the chest. Like, that's always the point at which you're at by the time you're this far in this cave. So on every run of any version of this game, by the time I'm here, I'm just mindlessly running forward and grabbing chests. So my memory of this part of the game is always really fuzzy, and it kind of all blends together. But yeah, there's so many games I wanna play. And a lot of games I want to replay. It's been a really long time since I played Metroid Fusion.
Activating
It's a
combat
really
mode.
good game.
How about this?
It's my favorite Metroid game. By a lot. Is that... Okay, yeah, that does...
This'll
So
do.
that's... How'd that hit neither?
How about this?
Uh...
Hi. Here we go.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the best because it
Bye
can
now.
potentially hit both of them.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
And is therefore the best thing for me to be spamming. Plus the iframes while you're in the air. You know, it has a wind up like Costly Punch. But during the jump I'm invulnerable. Unlike Costly Punch where during the wind up I am very vulnerable. Very hittable. You could punch me right in the face. And I would be powerless to stop you. Okay, nothing behind the Final Fantasy character. Now we move forward.
Activating combat mode.
This'll
Yeah,
do.
I've been
How about this? Here we go.
I've been continuing to do like
Heads up.
all of my
Taking you down a peg.
dailies
How
in
about this?
Final Fantasy 14, and
Here we go.
man, it's a lot. Not all of them,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like Lev quests and Beast Tribe quests, and that alone
Activating
is
combat
like
mode.
going to take an eternity. Like, I think I've mentioned it on stream before, but I did the math, and Lev quests take sorry, 1 second. My gosh. T-Mobile's connection is still spotty. What in the world? I've been checking it every once in a while. Check curiosity. Like, at least it's good enough I'm getting texts again. What the heck happened to their infrastructure? Like,
Activating
I've
combat
had
mode.
virtually no signal for days now.
Activating combat mode.
And like, I live in a, like, I live near a major city. Like, what? So like, how do I not have, yeah. How do I not have signal? Like, that's honestly impressive.
Activating combat mode.
Okay. Boop. There we go. Okay. Grab that chest on the way back. I really expected there to be a chest back here. I'm really surprised that there was not. I am
Activating combat
very
mode.
tired. My body is still every once in a while on my current sleep schedule is like end me now. Which is a little awkward. Wish it wasn't like that.
Activating
It'd be
combat
nice
mode.
if it wasn't like that.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Taking you down a peg.
Theoretically.
This'll do. Take that. Taking you down a peg. This'll do.
We have
Heads up.
almost everything ready.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Those things are so much less threatening when you have 5 nines of health. So much less scary. So we have some more missions still to do before we can fight Minerva. Then we need to get the last Buster Sword ability and then fuse up 2 more Materia to give us plus 100 vitality, and plus 100 magic. So that way when we equip the Zedric, we will be max stats on everything but luck. Other than that, there might be some other minor things we need to do,
Activating
like
combat mode.
we'll probably need to sell a bunch of stuff out of our inventory in order to buy the Genji helm. That shouldn't take but like a minute or two, because that's what it took when we did it on the other file. Wait. Why am I short a chest? Why am I short a chest? Was I blind somewhere? I was blind. Okay, cool. At least it was nearby. But yeah, we'll be fighting Minerva in about an hour.
Activating combat mode.
I would guess. That would be my guesstimate for how long it'll take. Be faster if they didn't have. I forgot that blocking isn't. This doesn't do damage. I don't get to block the effect, but at least it keeps my guard up for it for the whole duration of it. Boop.
How about this?
How is that doing damage? From behind it's max damage.
Take that.
So
Bye
might as well
now.
use that. What about from the front? Oh,
Taking you down a peg.
sure.
Take that. Bye now.
From the front it is also max damage.
Taking you down a peg.
So I guess I might as well blow some AP
Here we
on
go.
it. Boop.
Taking you down a peg.
Ba-doop. 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 And ba-doop.
Conflict resolved.
If there weren't so many enemies that had such annoyingly large pools of health, this would go faster. But you know, I can't do much about that enemy. It is just durable. Also, I'm glad I ended the stream when I did yesterday, because I started today's stream with Heavenly to make getting the Genji shield easier, and I got it almost immediately. But yesterday, do you want to know how long it took for me to get off of low and back up to normal? I left the game running for more than an hour and had still not gotten a limit break that would let me change the state. It was bad. And that was with a whole bunch of Lucky Stars. So Lucky Stars was the most likely limit break to get in that situation. And it just wouldn't
Activating combat mode.
This'll
appear.
do.
Oh, thank you, Tom
Heads
Berries.
up.
Oh, thank you, Tom Berries.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Tom Berries.
Heads up.
At least these things give like,
Oh, yeah.
like a really good kill. So there's that. Ironically, I think that technically the fastest way to get SP in the game is gil farming, but not from these guys, because these guys don't give gil fast enough. The fastest way to get SP in the game is a type of gil farming that we can no longer do.
This'll do.
Because what it is you get magic pot
yeah.
as soon as you can, while getting as little other limit break stuff as you can to increase your chances of getting magic pot, and then you magic pot grind money,
Bye now.
which I think is really funny.
Take that. How about this?
So it's a very funny way to get
Heads
money.
up. How about this? Take that. Here we go.
Alright, I can't block that. I forgot.
Bye now. Taking you down a peg.
I don't have enough AP. I was like, why didn't it do it? Stupid Tonberry King.
Conflict resolved.
There we go. Got him.
Oh yeah.
That was fine.
Activating combat mode.
You know what? We're done here. See you later, nerds. I'm out. I don't have to fight you, actually. And if I don't gotta, I'm not gonna. Gotta remember that if I don't have to, I won't energy. It's very important for getting through this quickly, which is important for my sanity. Pick that up. We continue to get more adamantites, which is good because we do need more of those actually. I would love to know why my body has suddenly decided it's so tired. I would love it to not be like that, actually. I'd stand up for a bit just to...
Bye now.
Yeah, okay. I've confirmed that I, in fact, cannot block now. At least I can't fully block it. It did look like the damage was reduced when I blocked it. But like...
This'll do.
Not by enough.
Heads up! Hi! Taking you down a peg! Take that! Bye now!
Using this to,
taking you down a peg!
You know, be invulnerable
This'll
for
do.
half of their nonsense.
Hi. Taking you down a peg! Hi.
Oh, they got it off. We should be fine though. Yeah.
Hi. Later!
There's one down. Thornberry Kings are annoying, but we beat them, so it's fine. We're all good. I am tired. For some reason. I don't know why. I was fine before. I just feel very tired. All of a sudden. Probably my body recognizing that I took a nap at around this time, like every day last week, and it's like, yo, can we get that nap again? That was nice. I'm like,
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
I don't
How
wanna.
about this? Take that! Heads up! This'll do. That's enough!
You know, to help with me
resolved.
staying awake,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go get some water. So, I will be back soon. And we're back. I have obtained water and moved my desk to a standing position. So, you know, hopefully this will help me feel more awake. Trying to banish the sleepiness by stretching, being active. Okay, there's the last chest.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Hi. How about this? Take that. Heads up. Hi. Bye now.
And we're done
Conflict
here.
resolved.
Later.
Easy game, easy
Oh
life.
yeah.
Granny Gallon defeated. Okay, let's keep going. I am still pretty tired, but I'm feeling better than I was, so there's that. I'm feeling well enough to finish this, because let me put it this way, one way or another we're done with Crisis Core Reunion today. You know what I mean? One way or another, we're gonna be done. Okay,
Activating combat mode.
oh, hello.
Heads up.
More robots.
Here we go.
We beat them up.
Take that.
Conflict
I
resolved.
think it's really funny how
Oh, yeah.
long after being told we're the only ones still being sent down here, we're still running into into things that used to work for Shinra. Like, I get that there's something at the bottom that turns anything that runs into it into a servant. Like Minerva turns
Activating
anything
combat
that Minerva kills into a servant of Minerva.
Hi.
But
Heads
like,
up. Taking you down a peg. Take that. The end.
it's a little weird how long this goes on for. Anyway, this is fire damage, so we absorb it.
This'll
Cool
do.
story, Ifrit, but
This is gonna sting.
I just don't care. You don't do enough actual damage for me to worry about, so I'm just gonna hit you repeatedly and occasionally high potion. This is supposed to be a really intense fight, and our numbers are higher. I'm sorry, buddy. That's the kind of game this is. It's real nice of you to offer to heal me, though. I was gonna decline your offer, but I wasn't fast enough. So, I guess I'll take it. Like, thanks. I've got plenty of potions, though. Like, you didn't need to do that. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. It's that easy.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Easy game, easy life. Okay. We continue our way down. Down, down, down. Okay, turn around and look behind us. This is, after all, a Final Fantasy game. Although, in Zach's defense, this place kind of loops, so I think it's pretty clear that we kind of, like, dropped in or something wonky like that. Because, like, place clearly has a looping structure. Okay, there's 2 out of the 7 chests for this mission. We are getting there. And remember how I thought we might have been able to finish yesterday if I started like an hour earlier? Aren't I funny?
Activating combat mode.
But let's not forget that the Minerva battle is going to take a large amount of time on its own. Like, just the Minerva battle will take a while. So it's really funny that I thought that this would be enough time. Like, the Minerva battle is gonna take like 40 minutes probably. Like, a perfect Minerva fight still takes like half an hour. So if I do it in like 2 tries, we're looking at about 40 minutes. Okay, there's the last chest. I was really worried for a second there. I was like, did I miss one? You just tell me it ain't so. This place is huge.
Combat mode.
Heads up! Taking you down a peg. How about this? Here we go. Taking you down a peg. The end.
Anyway, got a metric ton of SP there
Oh yeah!
by taking those 2 out like that. A metric ton meaning like I got 100k SP doing that, which is pretty nice. If we do have to farm SP, that's how we're gonna do it, because we don't have access to the janky magic pot thing you can do. Which is apparently a little bit faster. And also easier. And achievable at a much lower level. Oh boy. More treasure chests. Heck yeah. Got a dark matter. Oh boy.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! Heads up! Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Booped.
Oh yeah!
There's another 100,000 SP. Feels pretty good. It's actually pretty important that we get a few of those in. Like, I might not avoid battles as much here.
Mode.
Bye now!
I don't want to fight. I don't care about fighting you guys. Get out of my way. The reason I want to fight more of
Activating combat mode.
these
Taking you down a peg.
lovely specimens.
Here we go. This'll do.
Is that
Conflict resolved.
the last 2 materia I need to make are probably gonna take like 4 to 500,000 SP
Activating
each.
combat mode.
And you might notice I
Taking
don't
you
have
down a peg.
a million SP left,
Conflict resolved.
which means that we'll be cutting it real close on SP
Activating combat
as it
mode.
stands right now.
Heads up!
So we fight a few sets of
Here we
these
go.
things, and suddenly we are, in fact, not cutting it close, and we're fine.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. We're now almost back above a million SP from taking out just a couple fights of those. So we should be fine now.
Activating combat mode.
Because I'm sure I'll get plenty
Taking you down a peg.
more
Take that.
SP.
How about this? This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
I'll get plenty more SP in the
Oh,
process of ooh, nice. Whatever it's called. Getting barrier break. The
Activating
last
combat
Buster
mode.
Sword ability.
Taking you
I
down
don't know how
a
much health
peg.
the Tycoon has. I assume that, yeah, it's gonna take me more than one hit. Oops.
Conflict resolved.
That was a less than neat way to do that, but it worked, so we'll move on. Online shop shade address should give us access to the online shop that sells the Genji helm, which is pretty cool. Something I'd really like to play as Earthbound Zero, but it is, or Earthbound Beginnings, but it is so much grinding. Unless you use a cheat code. Use a cheat code, it's like no grinding. Because one of the most popular cheat codes for that game is something that multiplies experience gained by like a bajillion or something.
Activating combat
It
mode.
makes it so that way you
Taking you down a
get
peg.
you get max level
Here
very
we
quickly,
go.
because that game has a
Taking you
rather
down a peg.
absurd
How about this?
EXP chart.
This'll do.
Like, it is actually
Resolved.
frankly absurd what that game's EXP chart looks like. It's not, it doesn't make sense, and I think if they hadn't fixed it by the time they made another game, they would not have been very popular, because it is brutal. Like, more than half of that game is
Activating combat
just
mode.
grinding, and it's a pretty short game. Or it would be without the grinding, but it does actually seem like a really fun game. In terms of, like, I really like the Mother games. I'd like to have played all three. I'd love to play a Western release of Mother 3, but
Activating combat mode.
okay, there we go.
Activating combat mode.
Okay.
How about this?
Ba-doop,
Bye now.
ba-doop,
Here we go.
ba-doop.
Taking you down a peg. Take that. How about this?
Easy game,
The end.
Conflict
easy
resolved.
Oh yeah.
life. Okay. Just 8 total missions left to go. 7 left until only Minerva is left to fight. Although on one of those missions,
Activating combat
we will
mode.
be fighting an absurd amount
Bye
of the
Taking you down
things
a peg.
that
How about this?
start the fight with
Heads up.
barriers.
Conflict resolved.
So that way we can get barrier break. I still think it's hilarious how many game journalists I read who are confidently wrong, and they all like used like the same line about it too, because they were all like, and Zack can't reach 100% proficiency with the Buster Sword, which is fitting because he's not the final master of it. Like, and they all used that line, and they were all just wrong. Like, you can reach 100% proficiency with the Buster Sword, they just didn't know how to do it, which is fair. It is pretty obfuscated. I don't know how someone found out that killing 500 things with barriers would unlock another ability. That I guarantee you that did not happen in normal play. somebody used that as like their leveling zone, despite the fact that it's not the most efficient leveling zone in the game.
Heads up.
And that's
How
how
about this?
people found out about it, because
Bye now.
there's no other reason to have fought
Conflict resolved.
that many enemies with barriers up. That's just not going to happen in casual play. If someone tells me that happened in casual play, I'm gonna have a lot of questions about what they were doing that happened
Activating
in
combat
casual
mode.
play.
Here we
There's
go.
a helicopter outside.
Hi. This'll do. Heads
Boop.
up. Take
Ba-doop.
that. Taking you down a bit. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Because like anything
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually has to cast wall, you pretty much have to
Activating
let
combat
do
mode.
it. And there's no reason why you would do that if you didn't know about the
Here we
ability.
go. Heads up.
Like,
Oh, no,
it's one
you
of those
don't.
things that I'm almost
Here we
like
go.
curious if
That's enough.
it's one of those things where I'm like,
Bye
did the
now.
developers
Gonna
leak
love
it?
this.
Is that how
Conflict
the public
resolved.
came to know
Oh,
about it?
yeah.
That the developers leaked it? Because like, otherwise I don't know how someone found it. Everything else I think is pretty likely to just happen. That's the only one that I look at and I'm like, how did someone even find out about the existence of this one? Okay. Just got a few more treasure chests. Let's go. Oh, this is the right way. My bad. My bad. I'll go back this way. Gonna have to go for a nice long walk for 4 more treasure chests. But we're getting all of them. We're getting all of them. Not letting any get away. There's 5 out of 7. Do, 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 do. 6 out of 7. 7 out of 7. And there's the Zedric. Awesome. Boom. You now have 2 maxed out stats. And our other 2 stats are looking pretty beefy too. So you know, all is well. We don't have the ability to max out this yet, do we? Yeah, the highest we have is Hellfire. We don't have the Rebirth Flames that gives plus 80 magic yet. I want to know how much Cure will do with maxed out magic. I think I still would prefer... Yeah, I think I still don't want dual cast. Like, dual cast is real good. Don't get me wrong. Oh, wait, I have 7 out of 7 chests. What am I doing? For some reason I thought I had 6 out of 7. I don't know. I got too distracted by the Zedric, I guess.
Here we go. This'll do.
Curse you for
Bye
having
now.
too much
Take
health,
Oh,
that.
jerk.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Do, 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 do. I don't know why I find defeating enemies to be so much less annoying than fighting. Or so much more annoying than fighting, excuse me. Like, fleeing feels annoying to me in any game in which it's not
Activating
just a
combat mode.
simple button press.
This'll do. Hi. Here we go.
My brain always goes, well, if I'm going to
Taking
expend
you
energy
down a
anyway,
bit,
might as well
enough.
beat them down.
Conflict resolved.
You know?
Oh yeah.
That's always how my brain be acting. Okay, I've stood up for a bit. We're gonna sit back down. It's gonna be great. Okay. We have a few missions remaining. Somewhere in here we get to fight those cactars again, and it's gonna be so satisfying. Because Costly Punch goes right through their defense. And I have enough health that I don't really care about their dying attack. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna punch him in the face. It's gonna be so much fun.
Activating
Okay.
combat
Oh,
mode.
oh.
How about this?
Oh, thank you.
Bye now. This is gonna sting. How about this? Take that. Heads up. Hi. How about this? That's enough.
Ba-doop.
Conflict resolved.
Easy game. Easy life. Still got 6 more treasure chests left to get. I have to say, I really like Crisis Core. I do wish they'd fixed the missions. I get that they effectively just gave it an HD retouch and livened up the combat system a little bit by just importing it into the engine that they were, into parts of the engine that they were using for 7 Remake. But man, would I have really liked it if they actually did more to the missions. Because I think the missions are not bad, but there's not enough variation. They feel very samey, and there's 300 something of them. And it sure would have been real nice if they added a few more maps. You know? Add a few more maps to the missions. Actually add the snow area instead of having the fields be the
Activating
only
combat mode.
overland map. Look at this, look at this. Bam! 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 We just didn't care. It's just that easy. Like, that's all we need to do. Ow. Like, they can still deal damage to us, but they're not scary in the way that they were before. Where it was like, oh, they, have a real good chance of taking us out. I'd like to point out, I couldn't heal during that. My commands for actions were locked, because I wasn't considered in combat. So I had to, like, actually dodge that one. Because of the way the game was. Ah, that's so nice. We're done here. On to the next mission, of which there are only a few left. They're all in giant, massive caves, though.
Activating combat mode.
Don't feel like fighting, y'all. Do.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Taking
Actually,
you
wait,
down
some
a
of these
peg.
things have barriers.
Heads up.
I should fight them.
Taking you down a peg. Take that. Here we go. Hi. How about this?
Yeah, Shadow Monks have barriers. I should fight them.
Conflict resolved.
Like, I should take them out. Since they have barriers. But I don't have to fight anything else. Just them. Get this chest. Make sure there's not another chest before the boss. There's
Activating
not.
combat mode.
Oh, well, hello.
Heads up. Here we go. Take that. This'll do. Bye now.
I got the heal off.
Hi. Taking
Annoying.
you down a peg. Take that. Heads up.
No, no
Here we
healing.
go.
Only death.
Hi. This'll do.
No healing, only
Conflict
death.
resolved.
Later.
There we go. Okay, back this way. We're at 1 out of 7 chests. 2 out of 7. 2. 3.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. How about this? Take that. Taking you down a peg. This'll do. Bye now.
Conflict
Yeah,
resolved.
no
The
healing. Only death. Okay, so that's 4 more of the things that I need to kill. We're not gonna grind it here though, because these enemies are much more durable than the other enemies that are better for it. At least I think they are. I don't know. I'm also probably going to actually use a specific setup for grinding it out. Something like actually use Assault Twister or something. Just because it's a faster move. Okay. Gotta go back this way. There's chest number 6. There's number 7. Okay, now I can go fight the boss. I'm amazed I didn't get into a fight.
Activating combat mode.
Like, I just ran right through those
Taking
under
you
there.
down a... Oh, no, you don't. This'll do. That's enough. Taking you down a... Gonna love this.
If this
How about
staggers
this?
it, this is honestly
This
my
is gonna
best
sting.
choice.
This'll do.
These
Oh,
have
no, you
Enduron,
don't.
so like I
Here
can
we go.
just
Gonna love this.
keep doing this.
Taking you down a... That's enough. Here we go. Oh, no, you don't.
Anyway, Washable does like nothing.
Heads up. This is gonna sting. Bye now. That's enough. Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Ba-doop.
This'll do. Gonna love this.
Ba-doop.
Bye now. That's enough.
Ba-doop.
Taking you down a... Oh, no, you don't.
There's a certain irony in that this is probably the
That's
most
enough.
efficient way to be
Here
damaging
we
in
go.
it.
This is gonna sting. Heads up. That's
Like,
enough. Here we
There's a
go.
certain irony to that,
Oh, no, you don't.
the statement
Conflict
being
resolved.
true, all things considered. But it is true, like that was almost certainly the fastest way to beat it. At least of the things I had equipped. I think an Assault Twister Plus at this point probably is faster because it hits harder. Because it can hit multiple times. There's the Rebirth Flame I wanted that has Magic plus 80. Shouldn't be hard to max out my magic with that.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, well, nope, I don't want to fight those. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, there's another chest. A brutal if somehow you got down here without already having one, in which case, we weep for your sanity, for it was lost along the way. Okay, let's grab this. Go over here. Grab chest number 5. Check if there's a chest hidden in this hallway. There is not. We go over here. Grab this chest. Over here. Chest 7. I know where chest 9 is, and 8 is right here. Easy game. Easy life. Get another level completed, and we are almost done with this place of strife. Oh, hey, nice. 100,000 SP. That's actually a really nice thing to be getting. Because I am going to need that
Activating
soon.
combat mode.
How about this? Bye now. Here we go.
Do I have Death Walk on something?
Bye now.
Because I'm pretty sure that
This'll
guard
do.
was talking about guarding
Taking
a
you
death
down, you're
effect.
gonna love this. Here we go. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict
I don't know
resolved.
what I have Death Guard on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Genji Shield or not. Okay. Equipment. Replace this dual cast with the Rebirth Flame. It gives magic plus 80 just out of the box. Effect wouldn't be bad, actually. Okay, there we go. Now the only thing left is to have maxed vitality. We are almost Minervaing. Okay, let me set up my last Materia. We've been level 99 for a couple streams. I did that off stream. While ago. Okay, I was like, don't tell me I need a second steel in order to make a mug, but good. I not have enough adamantite. It's not even close. I have multiple mugs. You do, right? I need to answer a question. Is mug plus mug mug? Mug plus mug is mug. Okay. Keto chow? Okay, make a mug with a bunch of HP on it. And then use that mug with another mug, so that way we still get mug. And instead fuse it with a bunch of adamant. And we don't have enough SP for this. Okay, well. Here. Switch to SP convert and start converting. Nice. I'm not sure what a child version of protein shake means, but all the more power to you. I guess then it's literally just labeled protein shake for children. It's actually a really funny thing for something to be labeled as, now that I think about it. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Okay, that should be enough. Now this time when I try and make a mug out of 2 mugs, I will be able to afford it. The game will not tell me I am in fact too poor to do this experiment. There we go. And beautiful. That's true. Fizzle Dew does kind of look like it's smiling. Looks like it's a happy dragon breathing fire. Stretch break. Okay. Still need to figure out how to make that show up on in chat somewhere. Also, I need to buy the Genji helm. Let's figure out make that happen. Okay. I hate the way these digits work. I hate that it doesn't wrap around. Like it wraps around on the single digit instead of going up to the next one, and that is like never what anyone means. Who wants that to be the behavior? Like really, I want to know. I want to know who wants that, so that way I can laugh at them. Because that is an odd desire. Ooh, I have so many crystal gloves. That's actually that's sufficient right there. Boom. We're good. Genji helm purchased. Now we'll max out on what healing items we can. Not that we're likely to need these particular healing items again, but, you know. We're still maxing out everything we can. 2 missions left before Minerva. And the grind to get Barrier Break. I don't know how long that'll take. Hopefully not too long. But probably like 20 minutes. I don't remember how long it took in the other file, but I also fought a lot more in the other file. And was letting enemies put up barriers so I could break them. And I had a harder time just ending enemies where they stood.
Activating combat mode.
And there's all the Genji equipment.
Heads up!
I really... That almost killed me. Rude. That clearly did percentage damage though, because it left me with 1 health. Also, replace this brutal with the Genji glove, because Genji glove is just a brutal but better. Like literally, it's just brutal but better. It's brutal, but it keeps critical status active. Anyway, look at that. We have 3 stats maxed, and we can have a 4th. I just want to have a big AoE attack still. Anyway, the next mission is the one in which we can find
Activating
out
combat mode.
the enemies that have automatic barriers. Do, 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 do. Oh boy, another Kaiser Knuckles. Don't really care, but that's nice. Okay, we go over here, we grab this. We go over here, grab this. That's all the chests. Then we move on. I think it's hilarious that we finally got the trophy for Genji equipment, just because we couldn't
Activating
pick
combat
up all of
mode.
them. Like, we couldn't get...
By now, that's enough. Heads up.
Seeing an enemy... Also, yes, Genji Shield definitely gives me status immunity. Like, I just shook off something that I had no business shaking off if I'm not status immune. You know what? Forfeit battle. I want to have... want to switch out Death Jump for something that hits multiple times. So we're switching it out for Assault Twister plus...
Activating combat mode.
Like, anything that hits multiple times is better at this point.
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Yeah.
This'll do. Here we go. Take that.
Boop.
Bye now.
Ba-doop.
Heads up. Hi.
Ba-doop. So even that's kind of lackluster. They're not anything better. Like, surely there's something better for dealing more damage to enemies. Please tell me that there's something. Anything. That reminds me, I wanted to see how much... Okay, so I heal for like 30,000. With Kuriga, that's not great. TBH. Not amazing. I was hoping that with Max Magic it'd be more like 40,000. You know, to make it feel like there was more reason to pick it over, also that gastric juice is percentage damage, which means that we can ignore it. Ba-doop. 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 Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
I think my best bet for large AoE damage, well, not sure how that'll do. Because it has to be one of these, and I just... Blast Wave, maybe? The problem is that the The problem is that I need it to be multiple hits, because we'll see how Blast Wave does. If it's at least faster than the jump, that's something. Okay, let's go beat up approximately 400 enemies. Why should I have a CP that's like 20? And what should it be? I'm... Fun. I want to have more
Activating combat mode.
automatic CP stuff that happens. Blast Wave takes a lot longer than I was thinking it would. Also, rude.
Taking you down a peg. Got him.
I mean, it hits really hard, but Blast Wave is much worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, I just want more automatic stuff for channel points. Just as a...
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
I hit forfeit battle and then didn't hit review equipment, which is what I wanted. Like that's the whole point I hit that button, was to change my materia to something else. Yeah, just... That's apparently already... The jump attacks are already as fast as it gets. It's a real bummer that doesn't have more hits for it, but...
Heads up! Here we go.
Oh well, at least these enemies have less than
Later.
5/9 health, so it's actually pretty fast. It's a lot faster than I thought it'd be, to be honest. I have played Super Mario Maker. Back when some creators I follow, it was right around when I first started streaming on Twitch. Rubber Ross and Alpharad came out with their Super Worlds right around then. So I played through those and played through a bunch of their other levels and had a bunch of fun with it. It was a lot of fun. But it's been a while since I picked up Super Mario Maker. But yeah, I'd played all of Ross's levels at that time. I'm sure that Ross has come out with more since then. Oh, maybe not. Super Mario Maker 2 kind of died down after that.
This'll do.
But I don't know.
Bye now.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Ross
Heads
had.
up.
Anyway, at least these enemies have less than 5/9, so this is actually pretty fast. No, I did not.
Activating combat
The Yoshis
mode.
deserved what was coming to them.
Here we go. Taking you down a peg. Take that. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
I may not be the biggest player of Smash, but I've played enough Smash to know that Yoshi deserves it.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should get barrier break pretty quickly.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Hi. Bye now.
It's probably more going to rely on how fast it is. Probably more going to rely on
Oh yeah.
luck for how fast we run into enough
Activating
enemies that
combat
have the
Heads up.
defensive thing on it. 'Cause it's only
Bye
some of the
now.
enemies.
Take that. Later.
It's the Mock Trooper A's,
Conflict resolved.
Got
the
him.
ones that look like Genesis soldiers and
Activating
wield twin
combat mode.
blades.
This'll do.
And then the
Bye
Shinra
now.
troopers.
Hi.
The Wu Tai
Heads up.
troopers don't have a defensive buff
resolved.
on them, so we're not getting anything
yeah.
for taking them out.
Activating combat mode.
I mean, aside from SP and Gil, I guess, but we don't really need that anymore.
This'll do.
Like, SP and Gil are officially,
Oh yeah.
overrated at this point.
Activating combat mode.
Unnecessary
Try
even.
now. Here we go. Heads
Boop.
up. Take
Butter.
that. How about this?
Butter.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
It's just
Oh yeah.
that easy.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Taking you down a peg.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna
about
start doing
this?
our best to count them.
Conflict
It's
resolved.
500. That's 3.
Oh yeah.
We've actually got more. We've actually got at
Activating
least
combat
100
mode.
already,
Bring it
but
on.
we're just going to pretend that
Taking
that
you
was the
down
first
a
3
peg.
we've gotten.
Take that.
This
Heads
fight will be
up.
3 more. So that's
Later.
Conflict
6.
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Taking you
3
down a
more.
peg. Hi.
Conflict
The
resolved.
9.
Got him. Oh yeah.
Looks like the troopers come in sets of 3,
Activating
so
combat
we're
mode.
either getting 3 or 6 a fight, depending
Heads
on
up.
which 2 sets of troopers we
Bye
get.
now.
Alright, so
How about
here's
this?
another 3,
Take that.
bringing us
Conflict
up to
resolved.
12.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up.
Oh,
Bye now.
got 4 of them this time.
Taking you down a
But not
peg.
guaranteed.
Conflict
B3.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
16, I guess.
Activating combat mode.
Is
Here
evidently
we
not
go.
guaranteed.
How about
Only
this?
3 this time, so
Conflict resolved.
that's
The end.
19.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
22.
Bye now. Got him. Oh no, you don't. How about this?
Oh,
That's
that takes
enough.
a second hit
Conflict
even.
resolved.
You.
Oh yeah.
Lean. That's with my attack maxed.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Alright, so there's
Conflict resolved.
25.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Taking you
One
down
was
a
another
peg.
one that had
Hi.
4.
Conflict resolved.
So that's 29.
Oh yeah.
Give me more of the ones that have 4, or better
Activating
yet,
combat
like
mode.
Here we go.
all enemies that are what I need.
Bye
You know, that's
now.
another 4, so
Take that.
that's 33 at least.
Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
36.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why it took me a second to add 3 to
Activating
something.
combat mode.
Oh man.
How about this?
39.
Here we go. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Let's go
Activating
back over
combat mode.
here.
Heads up.
This will be 42.
Here we go. Hi. How about
Use this way I can better track how
Conflict
many I'm
resolved.
getting added each time.
Activating combat mode.
It'll give me a
This'll
ballpark. I should have to kill a bit
Taking
less
you
than
down a
400
peg.
things.
Hi. How about this?
45.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
A bit less than 400 enemies is what I need to go
Activating
for.
combat mode.
Heads up.
49.
Here we go. Hi. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating
I'm
combat
sleepy,
mode.
but I want to finish this
How about
today.
this?
52.
Taking you down a peg. This'll do. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat
It's a draw
mode.
Bring it
energy from
on.
the future kind of
Heads
day.
up. Hi. Here we go. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
55.
Later.
Activating combat mode.
I'm really hoping that I'm like
This'll
wildly
do.
off on how many enemies with barriers I've
How
already
about
killed,
this?
but I have a strong suspicion that
now.
it's less than 200.
This'll do.
Anyway, so that was 4
Conflict
more,
resolved.
so
Got
that
'em.
brings us up to
Oh,
59.
yeah.
One of these times I'm gonna
Activating
completely
combat
forget what the number is.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna say something wildly incorrect
up.
for it. So that's 62.
Take that.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Activating combat
Out
mode.
of the way. Here we go. Bye now. This'll do. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
65.
Later.
You know,
Activating
speaking of
combat
Yoshi's,
How
I
about
really want
this?
to play Yoshi's Island
Take that.
at some
Heads
point.
up.
It's so
Conflict
fun.
resolved.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
a slow game though.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
As
Taking you down a
Mario
peg.
platformers go
Conflict
anyway.
resolved.
yeah.
69. Nice.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. This'll do.
Conflict
73.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Here we go. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Easy
Oh,
game,
yeah.
easy life. 76.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
80.
Got him.
Soon we'll be a
Activating
quarter of the
combat
way
mode.
there.
Taking you down a peg. This'll
83.
do. That's enough. Taking you down a peg.
Man,
Oh, no, you
Monster
don't.
Reviews are just
Conflict
very durable.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
Annoyingly so. Anyways, there's 83.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Taking you down a peg. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
87.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Taking you down a peg. Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Conflict
80.
resolved.
Or no, 90.
Activating combat mode.
Need something else to monologue
How about
about while I
this?
count. I'm gonna
Taking
fall
you
asleep
down a
doing
peg.
this.
This'll do. Hi. Taking
I
you
just
down
want
a
to see
peg.
the
Gonna
cool
love
particle
this.
effect that you
Bye
get
now. Oh no, you don't.
for doing this, which is, for the
Resolve.
record, the
Oh,
only
yeah.
bonus for getting 100% on the
Activating
Buster Sword, to
combat
get a cool
mode.
particle effect. And that's really
Heads
it.
up. Here we go. This'll do.
Which we already
This
have
is
so
gonna
many particle
sting.
effects going
Conflict
around us,
resolved.
it's not going to be a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat
96.
mode.
How about this?
And if I seemed
Conflict
uncertain about that
resolved.
one, it's because I was. 99.
Oh yeah.
99 problems, but Shenra ain't
Activating
one.
combat mode.
Heads up. Taking you down a that's enough.
That's
Conflict
another
resolved.
4, so we're up to 103. More than a quarter of the way there
Activating combat mode.
to unlocking
Here we go.
the ability we
How about
want.
this? Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
106.
Activating combat
We're
mode.
definitely
way.
more than a quarter of the way
Here
there,
we
but I
go.
don't know how much of the way there we
Taking you
actually
down,
are.
this
I
is
just
gonna
know it's
sting.
absolutely more
Heads
than a
up.
quarter.
Gonna love this.
You know,
Conflict
as far
resolved.
as what else it
Oh,
is,
yeah.
who knows? 109.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Take that. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
112. There's just no real way of knowing
Activating
because
combat mode.
I haven't been counting how many
Taking you
enemies
down a peg.
I've had barriers up when I
How
killed
about
them.
this?
And I have to have
Heads
killed
up.
them while in the Bustard Sword mode,
Conflict
which
resolved.
on this file is actually a
Oh,
question.
yeah.
Because I have other ways to kill things that isn't relying on my
Activating
Bustard
combat
Sword mode.
Bye now.
115.
Take that.
This
How
will be
about this?
119.
Hi. This'll do. This is gonna sting.
Unlike
Bye now.
on
That's
my
enough.
no
Conflict
materia
resolved.
file, where
Oh,
like
yeah.
if I killed something, it was almost certainly in
Activating combat
my
mode.
Bustard
it
Sword
on.
mode unless I killed it with a
Taking
limit
you
break.
down a peg. Heads up.
This will bring us up
Oh,
to
no, you don't.
123.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
We're getting there.
Activating combat mode.
We are making
This'll do.
progress. For sure.
this?
For real, for real.
Conflict resolved.
So that is
Activating combat
126.
Heads up. Take that. How about this?
This will be
This'll
one.
do. That's enough.
Math is
Conflict
hard.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
130. Wasn't so much the math, it was harder as remembering what number I said a second ago.
Taking you down a peg.
This will be
Here we
133.
go. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Easy game, easy life. Sometimes I use the Bustard
Activating
Sword
combat
attack
mode.
against single enemies, not because it's like
Hi. Bye now.
efficient
Taking you down
or a good idea, but just because it varies up the
Oh,
animations that are on the screen, you know? Like, well, let's the animations be a little more varied
Bring it on. Here
instead of
we
just
go.
being death jump for the 5 billionth
Heads up.
time. This is 139. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
I didn't say 136 out loud, but I'm
Activating
pretty sure
combat
that's what
mode.
that
Out of
was
the
over
way.
here.
Here we go. Hi. Bye now.
But
Take that. How about this? Oh no, you
I don't know. I should have
This'll
death
do.
jumped there because
That's
these
enough.
guys take 2 hits. But
Conflict
142
resolved.
at least. So there's that.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up.
But doop.
Here we go. This is gonna sting.
But doop.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
142.
Activating combat mode.
145.
Bye now. This'll do. Heads up.
That's
resolved.
148.
Oh yeah.
We're getting there.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Taking you down a peg.
But doop.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
152.
Activating
This'll
combat
do,
mode.
this'll do,
Here we
for the
go.
last time this'll do.
Bye now.
156.
Conflict resolved.
I don't know why I'm
Oh,
singing,
yeah.
but I sure am. I got my new lamp set up finally.
Activating combat
They're
mode.
nice. My room is much
Bye now.
more
Take
evenly
that.
lit than
Resolved.
before.
Got him. Oh yeah.
I have no idea what number I'm on. It's gone. That
Activating
information left my
combat mode.
Bring
brain.
it on.
Uh,
Taking you down a peg. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
Also, I do like Fizzle Do.
Oh yeah.
It's very cute. I love the Pocket
Activating
Dragon.
combat mode.
Out of the way. Bye now.
I really like all the Pocket
Take
Dragon.
that.
I want
Here we
more.
go. Taking you down a peg. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
I want
Later.
all the Pocket
Oh,
Dragon.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now.
Here
we go. Bye now. Take that. This'll do.
You didn't like any of my suggestions for what we named
Yeah.
Pocket
Conflict
Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I don't
Activating combat
remember if we came to any other
Bye now.
decisions about it.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
If one day I am at a point to get fan art, I hope that what I get is fan art of
Activating
Pocket
combat
Dragon.
mode.
Heads up.
Or fan art involving
Take
Pocket
that. Here we
Dragon.
go. Hi.
That's what I
Taking
really
you
want to
down a
see.
peg.
That's the goal of the
This.
channel now.
Conflict
Get big enough
resolved.
to have
Oh yeah.
fan art of Pocket Dragon be a regular occurrence in my life.
Activating
That's what I
combat
really
mode.
need.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I don't need fan art of Mar. I need fan art of Mar and
Activating
Pocket
combat
Dragon.
mode.
You know?
This'll do. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Bye now. How about this?
Wonder how many
Take that.
Conflict
enemies.
resolved.
I wish there was a way to
Oh
see
yeah.
how many enemies with barriers
Activating
I've
combat
defeated.
mode.
That's
Here we
actually
go.
one of my least favorite
Conflict
things. I don't
resolved.
care if you don't
Man.
tell me what I
Oh,
can
yeah.
earn. I hate not knowing that something
Activating
will
combat
earn me
mode.
Bring it
something
on.
and how far I
Heads
am
up.
from earning that something.
Hi. This'll do.
Even if you don't
Taking
give
you
me like
down
an
a peg.
exact number,
Conflict resolved.
having a progress
Later.
bar is so nice. Because it just
Activating
lets me
combat
know that
mode.
something I'm
Here we
doing
go.
is
Taking you down a peg.
beneficial. Like, even because, like,
Conflict
if
resolved.
I were Zack, that ability, like, whatever ability I earn doesn't just come out of nowhere,
Activating
right?
combat mode.
It's something Zack learned
do.
by mastering the Buster Sword.
Bye now.
So if I'm Zack, as Zack is defeating more and more enemies with barriers, Zack can
Activating combat
probably
mode.
gets that kind of intuitive
How about
sense
this?
that
Bye
he
now.
could learn how to do something if he just punched more barriers. I was like, why am I just standing there? I'm like, oh, I'm out of AP. That's awkward.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
There we go. He hit me with something that drained all my AP
Activating combat
away. Rude.
This'll do. Take that. How about this?
AP draining attacks are real
Heads
rude.
up. Hi. Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
And that's why I never like it when
Activating
games are
combat
like,
mode.
you know,
Here we
you
go.
don't get to know that
Heads up.
doing X thing however
Conflict
many
resolved.
times
Oh yeah.
will earn you something. But like in real life,
Activating
you
combat
practice
mode.
to achieve
Bye
something.
now.
You may not know exactly how many times you need to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something to figure out
Activating combat mode.
Bring it
how to
on.
do that trick,
How about
but
this?
you generally, once you've
Taking you down.
got an idea that the trick is there,
Resolved.
Later.
you can feel yourself making progress towards figuring out how to do it.
Activating combat
You know,
mode.
it always
Here
feels
we
very
go.
like
Bye now.
immersion breaking. That's how I would put it. It's immersion breaking because it reminds me that I am not my
Oh
character.
yeah.
That my character has information that
Activating
I
combat
myself am
mode.
not privy to.
This'll do.
Because my character would have would have some kind of
Hi.
feeling.
This'll do.
They don't just
Here we
magically
go.
figure out how to perfectly break barriers
Conflict
every
resolved.
time they touch them without having had some idea that they could
combat
probably
mode.
break barriers with their sword beforehand and then figuring out how to do it. You know?
Heads up. This is gonna sting. Here we go.
It's kind of like even
Conflict resolved.
like
Later.
tricks and
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that in video games. You
Activating
figure out
combat
by intuitively feeling that
Heads
there's
up.
something there.
Take that.
You know,
Bye
you
now.
stumble into something and then you
Taking
figure
you
out how to
down a peg.
replicate it consistently.
This'll do. Gonna love this.
And I understand them not
Oh, yeah.
replicating that whole process, but just pretending that people
Activating
spontaneously
combat
learn
mode. Out of the
things
way.
always felt kind of
Bye
weird to me.
now. Heads up.
It's one of my pet peeves about
Bye now. Oh no.
the
you
way
don't.
some
Taking you down,
JRPGs
gonna love
have
this.
abilities be
Conflict
acquired.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
This is a particularly
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
egregious example.
Take that. Taking
like-
you down a. Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
This is a very hidden ability.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Like,
Hi.
because like
Here we
realize
go.
that I am
Gonna love
spending
this.
several,
resolved.
like it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
20 minutes of just me killing the enemies that are
Activating
easiest to
combat
kill en masse, that
Taking you
have
down a peg.
automatic barriers that I don't
This'll
have to
do.
wait for them to cast. This is as
this?
fast as you
Oh, no,
can
you
get this
don't.
ability,
Conflict resolved.
and it's taking
yeah.
20 to 30 minutes to get it.
Activating
Just so
combat
far,
mode.
like we don't even have it yet,
Here we
right?
go. Take
Um,
that. Heads up. Here we
like,
go.
You're never
Bye
gonna know
now.
this ability
That's
exists in
enough.
casual play.
Conflict resolved.
Because there's no reason to grind these
Oh,
enemies.
yeah.
They don't give you the best XP for your time.
Activating
They don't
combat
give you the
mode.
best SP for your time.
This'll do.
They don't give you the best gil
we
for your
go.
time.
about
There's
this?
almost no reason to fight these
Bye
other
now.
than their
Gonna
barrier.
love this.
And so
Taking you
since the
down,
game
oh, no,
doesn't
you
tell
don't.
you
Conflict
in any
resolved.
way
Oh,
that
yeah.
you should be fighting them to get barrier break,
Activating
like
combat
you
mode.
don't know that as the player. The
Here we
game
go.
doesn't do anything to tell you.
This'll do. How about this?
If you don't look up how to
Here we
get
go.
Buster Sword Proficiency 100, almost
Oh,
no
yeah.
person who plays the game is going to find that out.
Activating
Like,
combat
it's not
mode.
going to
it
come
on.
up in normal
Taking
play.
you down a peg.
And I think that speaks to
Here we
it
go.
being
Gonna love this.
a piece of bad
This'll do.
design, which is a
This
little
is gonna
unfortunate,
sting.
because otherwise I like the changes they
Conflict
made in
resolved.
Oh yeah.
the reunion in Crisis Core Reunion. Like, I like the changes they made to the base game, except for quite notably this one. This is one of the few changes they made that I looked at and went, but why? Like, 500 enemies with barriers?
Taking you down a peg.
That's a lot of enemies with barriers. Like,
Here we go.
I cannot imagine any scenario in a casual playthrough of the game that you're gonna hit anywhere close to that number.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Like, it's such an egregiously high number compared to the number of enemies you're likely to kill that have barriers up,
Activating combat mode.
that I legitimately wonder if the way that people found out that something would happen is because the developers leaked that something would happen if you
Activating combat mode.
killed 500 enemies with barriers up.
Here we go.
Just keep in mind, it's not just kill 500 enemies with barriers up at all.
Conflict resolved.
It's kill that many enemies with barriers up while Buster Sword mode is on, which means you can't use magic to kill them. And it means you have to do what I'm doing right here. Like, this is
Conflict resolved.
the most efficient method by which to go about this. There is no more efficient
Activating
method.
combat mode.
Out of the way.
And this does not feel super efficient.
Conflict resolved.
Like I said, we've been here for 20 minutes
Activating combat
just
mode.
doing this.
Bye now. How about this?
These enemies don't even drop anything particularly good. If these were the enemies that, if these enemies dropped like Phoenix Downs or something, like maybe
Activating
you could
combat mode.
more naturally discover the existence of this boost, but there's really no reason to fight these enemies more than you have to. Like, they're not bad SP, but you're better off fighting 3 stars if you want SP. Like, there's much better ways to be making SP,
Bye now.
particularly with Costly Punch
Heads up.
as an option.
Take that. This'll do. Hi.
Not to mention that in order to take them out as efficiently as I am right here, you do have to actually max your stats. Like,
Activating combat mode.
at minimum, your attack
we go.
needs to be maxed.
Bye now.
And in order for this to be easy to do, you need to be immune to death.
The end.
Which, granted, you have all the puzzle pieces to be those things by the time you get here. But it means that you,
Taking you
in
down
order
a
to even
peg.
grind here, you have to be making a bunch of trade-offs in terms of what you can have equipped. Just baseline.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way. Here
Like,
we
it's a
go.
whole thing to be grinding here. It's not,
Take that.
Conflict
it's not,
resolved.
Oh yeah.
immediate, oh yeah, I can easily be doing that.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Bye
It's,
now.
it's this whole thing.
Here we go. Hi. Taking
Boop.
you down a peg.
Buddy.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating
Okay,
combat
hopefully
mode.
we finish soon.
Bye now. Hi. Heads up.
That's what I really want, is for us
Bye
to
now.
be
Conflict
done
resolved.
shortly.
Oh yeah.
Like, it would be
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
great. We have to be getting
Taking you
close,
down a
right?
peg. Here we go.
I'm gonna start
This'll
counting.
do.
I know I'm definitely above 200, so we're gonna
Conflict
start
Later.
from 200.
Activating
No, we'll start from
combat mode.
250, because I'm definitely above that.
Taking you down a peg.
So,
Take that. Heads up.
254. Oh
Conflict
boy, our
resolved.
Reaper leveled up. Not that that matters, but
Activating combat
Uh,
mode.
Bring it on.
kills on
Bye
enemies
now.
that have barriers.
Heads up. This'll do. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
We need
Oh,
400 of them. I know that we've
Activating
definitely
combat
got
mode.
more than 260
Bye
now.
now.
Because
up.
if you get 500 kills on
Conflict
enemies
resolved.
with barriers,
Oh yeah.
using the Bustard Sword mode, then
Activating
you
combat
get
Out of the way.
an ability called Barrier Break,
Heads up.
which is the last Busted Sword thing we have to unlock,
Oh yeah.
and then we will have 100% proficiency.
Activating
it.
combat mode.
If you look in the top right during battle, we're at 95 right now. That only goes up at this point if we unlock Barrier
Conflict
Break.
resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
We already have Barrier Piercing, which is why we only need 400. Because Barrier Piercing happens after the first 100.
How about this?
We're definitely above 270 now.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
We're probably closer to like 300
Activating
something, but
combat mode.
I lost count for a while.
How about this?
It's not every enemy here that has barriers.
Oh
It's
yeah.
only the Shinra troopers and the Genesis troopers. The Wu Tai soldiers have other buffs, but have only offensive buffs.
Taking you
They don't
down
have
a
they
peg.
don't have
Take
defenses.
that. This'll do. Bye now.
But there's always at least 3 to
Conflict
4
resolved.
enemies with barriers
Oh,
every
yeah.
fight.
Activating combat mode.
Ha!
I'm
This'll
just gonna
do.
confirm which enemies have
Take that.
barriers.
Taking you down a peg.
It's kind of funny
Conflict
if
resolved.
the Wu Tai
Oh
troopers
yeah.
only have magic and not physical, because it
Activating
needs to be a
combat mode.
physical barrier,
Heads up.
because it's physical barrier
Bye now.
breaking.
Take that. Heads up. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Damn it. Okay, yeah,
Bye
they have
now.
a physical barrier too.
This'll
That
do.
damage on that hit was reduced.
Here we go. This'll do.
So we have at least
Conflict
280
resolved.
now.
The end. Oh yeah.
I mean, the game will tell us when we hit enough. So like,
Activating
counting's
combat
more
mode.
to make me feel better about how many we've killed than anything
do.
else. It's
Here
more
we
to make
go.
it feel less monotonous to me, like we're making progress.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Since I can't see anywhere
Activating
the progress that
combat
we're
mode.
Bring it
making.
on. This'll do. Take that. Heads up.
Do, 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 do.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Here we go.
Anyway, yeah, this is the last thing we have to
Taking
do
you
before
down a
Minerva.
Bye now.
So, as soon as we have
This'll do.
this, we just need to finish this mission, and then we can do
Oh
Minerva.
yeah.
Like, we are ready, aside from this.
Activating combat
Like, this
mode.
is
Bring
it.
it on. Here we go. How about
End
this?
of the line, as it
Take
were.
that. Here we go. Hi.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. How about this? Take that. Taking you down a peg. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay. One more
Activating
fight, and we'll have
combat mode.
definitely killed 300 of these
Heads up.
stupid things.
Bye now.
Which means we've definitely done 100 fights,
Conflict
which is
resolved.
Later.
a fun thought. But you know.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. Heads up.
We've got to be getting close, because I've
Taking
killed
you
some
down a
enemies
peg.
with barriers
The end.
outside of this.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
No, I don't actually...
Activating
I assume
combat
that it's
mode.
500 total, but maybe it's
Here we
500
go.
after having unlocked barrier
How about
piercing.
this?
That'd be annoying.
Here we
Could
go.
also explain if it took longer than I expected it
This'll
to,
do.
why.
Hi.
But there's
Conflict
307.
resolved.
Ah, there it is. Barrier break. Awesome. We did it. Okay. We now have 100% Busted Sword proficiency, which, other than the abilities we unlocked along the way, gives us nothing. But that's fine. The real friends are the journey we made along the way, or something. Let's go beat up this enemy over here, and then we can move on to Minerva.
Activating combat mode.
It's one of these. This guy's gonna have an annoying amount of health, isn't he?
This'll do.
I'm gonna look at... Oh, actually, the Goliath is fairly tame in terms of health. I was expecting it to have at least 2 million. And it's only got, like... Ow. Badoop. Badoop. Badoop.
Conflict resolved.
Easy game, easy life.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There we go. Now we just gotta fight Minerva. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. Equip my mug that gives me defense instead of... There we go. Isn't that beautiful? 255 in every stat but luck, because we all know Zach's not lucky. Okay. Took another 30 hours for mostly just leveling the materia. Anyway, so let's go fight Minerva. The first thing we're going to do is let a bunch of Minerva's attacks at us. We'll let Minerva's spawn animation play since it's been a minute since we were last here. Okay, hi Minerva, how's it going? I know it's been a minute, but it's nice to see you. So first, I want to know how much damage I take for mistakes. So Minerva, can you hit me? Photon Feather? Okay, okay, pretty forgettable. Flash Slash, that's the one I'm most worried about. Flash Slash does not kill me even if I take the full thing. We don't care. Easy game, easy life.
Taking you down a peg.
All is well. So long as we keep ourselves relatively healthy, she just can't kill us. How much does Crimson Flare do? Oh, not that bad. What about Krista? How much does that do? About the same. All of it pretty forgettable, honestly.
Warm-up's over.
And look at this beautiful Rush Assault with max stats. Oh yeah. Anyways, so we're pretty unkillable. Not actually unkillable, because there are things that can kill us. It's just unlikely. Especially since we can just constantly punch for max damage. Which is a much easier to get out max damage attack. Much less risky. Oh. I didn't realize that I couldn't, Boop. So much less risky. I do still need to be a little cautious, because Flash Slash does do a good amount of damage. You know, it could, since Constantly Punch does cost health and all, Flash Slash can do a fair amount of damage. Yeah, this is still hard mode. This is the same Minerva that we fought on. Oop. Fine, we're fine. The other nice thing is because we actually have Genji armor this time. That we so you know since we actually have the other Genji accessories that we couldn't get on the other file. Oop, no, thank you. We have some extra bonuses. My normal attacks, yeah, don't do much. Boop. Isn't it so fun to just watch me just shake off her attacks? I can't really do any more offensively than I could before, because I'm limited by the fact that I can only do 5/9's worth of damage. But I'm so much tankier. So much tankier. Having Endure is so funny. Like, I'm just standing here casting Cure. Like, hit me. I don't care. Nah. I understand why you would think that, though. They are usually meatheads. I mean, look at Zach. Me just preemptively Kuragaiing while oh, MP cost 0, I guess I'll heal. I can just stand there and cure. It's so dumb. Like, Minerva has a truly obscene amount of health, so like, I'm not going to win with any speed. But like, I am going to win. This is so funny. Like, is it going to be a neat win? No. But it doesn't need to be. A win is a win, you know what I mean? If you want to. Like, no particular reason not to. Ba-doop. 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 You get to actually see the other parts of this fight. I don't remember them, to be honest. Other than that, I'm gonna want to have Phoenix Downs available for them. Which I have plenty of. The fact that I can dodge out of Flash Slash because I have a permanent Endure is just so nice.
You're in for it now.
You know what? Sure.
You can do it.
I mean, that is normal dog behavior. Wanting human food is just a constant state for most dogs, it would seem. At least in my experience.
Hey, Zach?
Down below 70 million now.
Warm-up's over.
Become invincible for a while. I died to that. No? Okay. Well, I invincibled my way through it. But that's a dangerous attack to take without having invincible active. Or without having Phoenix Down active.
You're in for
Anyway,
it now.
have an Apocalypse level 5. Yes. Invincible means that no matter what is done, I cannot take damage.
Find your own business.
As far as I'm aware, nothing in the game goes through it. Even with maxed out magic, that still does like nothing. That's so sad.
This'll do.
Boop.
Taking you down a peg. That's
Hit
enough.
like this just once for funsies.
Bye now.
Boop. 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 Badoop. Yep. Well, not quite. After this, we're going to load up the no Materia file and do it, but not on hard mode, which will take significantly less time. As in, like, it will only take a few minutes. Not on normal mode. It takes... okay, so let me put it this way. On normal mode, Minerva would already be dead. Minerva only has 10 million HP on normal mode. She has 77 million on hard. Bragging rights, mainly. Because I wanted to say I beat Minerva on hard mode on at least one of the files. And honestly, this isn't all that hard. This is just time consuming. Oh. I thought that high potion would land. My bad. It's what I get for not keeping a Phoenix down active, to be honest. Got too cocky. I'll be more cautious this time.
How about this? Oh no, you don't. Bye now. Gonna love this. Heads up. Oh no, you don't. How about this? That's enough. Here we go.
No, thank
How about
you.
this?
Anyway, we're 1 million HP in, which is 177
Taking you down a peg.
of the way
Gonna love
through the
this.
fight.
Here we go. This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Taking
I
you
just
down.
feel
a
like
piss
this is
gonna
a more
sting.
stable way
Heads
to
up. Oh no, you
do it.
don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Bye
this.
now. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this.
Like, this is a much
Heads
safer
up.
way to win, actually.
That's enough. This'll do.
Like, it's a little bit slower
Oh no, you don't. Bye
than
now.
the
Gonna love
punches,
this. Taking you down a
but
peg.
it is so much safer
Here we
because
go.
I don't take damage for this.
That's enough.
Because Costly Punch, despite doing an absurd amount of
Bye
damage,
now.
does, as the name implies,
Taking
come
you
with a
down
cost.
This'll do.
That of course
Oh, no,
being
you
that
don't. How about this? This is gonna sting.
you spend
Heads up.
15% of
Oh,
your
no,
health
you
every time
don't.
you cast it.
Bye now. Gonna love
Whereas this
Taking
is
you
free.
down a- Oh no, you don't. Heads up.
It does a bit less damage,
Gonna love this. Taking
but you
down.
know,
Oh no, you don't. Here we go. That's enough.
it is free.
How about this? Oh no, you don't.
Like,
Taking
my
you
regen
down.
alone
That's
is enough to
enough.
heal me
Heads up.
and keep me
This is
full
gonna
health
sting.
doing
Bye
this.
now. Oh no, you don't. Here we
In
go.
fact, the only thing I'll
Gonna
have to
love
do
this.
is,
Taking you down. That's
oh,
enough.
Minerva has something that
Here
knocks
we
you
go.
down to low?
Oh no, you don't.
That's rude.
How about this? That's enough. Heads up.
Not
This is
surprising,
gonna
but
sting.
it's rude.
This'll do. Gonna love this. Heads up. That's enough. This'll do. This is gonna sting.
Will do.
Bye now. Gonna love this. Heads up. This is gonna sting. Bye now. Gonna love this.
Yeah.
How about this?
This is more stable. My health is never dropping below like 80% now.
Gonna love this. This'll do. This is gonna sting.
I hope Foxy enjoyed it.
How about this? Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Heads up. Oh no, you don't. This'll do. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a... That's enough. Here we go.
At least this way we can hear the This'll do line again. So there's that.
Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. How about this? Gonna love this.
Yeah, like this I only take damage every once in a while, and that's just literally it.
This'll do. This is gonna sting. How about this?
That was really good timing. Right as the This'll do appeared for me, Zach said this'll do.
Taking you down a peg. That's enough. Bye now. How about this? Oh no, you don't. This'll do. That's enough. Bye now. This is gonna sting. Heads up. That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. How about this? That's enough. This'll do. Gonna love this. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. This'll do. This is gonna sting. Bye now. That's enough.
Being able to just shake off a lot of these hits is so nice.
That's enough. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. How about this? Gonna love this. Bye now. That's enough. This'll do. This is gonna sting.
Flare is useless on me.
This'll do.
I know physical, which means that I can hit you with impunity. Because Flash can't kill me.
How about this?
Not today.
This is gonna sting. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. This'll do.
Sadly, my no physical ran out.
That's enough. Here we go. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a peg. Bye now. This is gonna sting. Here we go. Gonna love this. Bye now. This is gonna sting. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. Here we go. Gonna love this. This'll do.
No, thank you.
Heads up. Gonna love this.
Minerva's health slowly falls.
Taking you down a peg.
I think it's kind of ironic that I'm not even using a Materia attack. I'm just using the raw stats and accessories that I could earn from having Materia available to me to overpower this fight. And I think that's kind of funny that was the real difference. It wasn't the abilities the Materia gave me. It was the fact that Materia are just tied to way too many other things in this game. Because you can't, 2 of the 4 pieces of equipment I have equipped right now, you cannot get without Materia.
Taking you down a peg. That's enough. Bye now. Oh no, you don't.
Oop, I got knocked back weirdly there.
Bye now. This'll do.
And also, yes, I am having fun.
Bye now. Oh no, you don't. This'll do. This is gonna sting.
Almost dropped Minerva below 70 million again.
Taking you down a peg. This is gonna sting. Bye now. That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. Bye now. That's enough. How about this? Gonna love this.
Dude.
Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Dude.
This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Bye now.
Okay, now what does Judgment Arrow do? I don't actually know what Judgment Arrow does when you don't have invincibility. It hasn't come up yet. I see. It just kills you. I must need to bump it down to 75% in order for it to be survivable.
That's enough. Here we go. Gonna love this. Taking you down
Because I know it doesn't require that you have invincibility, because there's too few ways to give yourself that in the game. It's literally just Eric.
Gonna love this. Here we go. This is gonna sting. Heads up. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a gonna love this. Heads up.
Just gotta slam Minerva's face in.
Oh, no, you don't.
Some more. How much does meteor shots do, out of curiosity?
The power of
5,000.
How about this?
Okay.
This is gonna sting. This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Heads up. This is gonna sting. This'll do. Gonna love this.
Oh, and you'll be huge.
Oh no, you don't. Here
Oh well. I mean,
how about this?
Actar's okay too, I guess.
Brace yourself. Taking you down. That's enough. Bye now. Ha!
Ow.
This'll do. Oh no, you don't. Taking you down a peg. Gonna love this. Bye now. Oh no, you don't. This'll do. Gonna love this. Bye now. This is gonna sting. How about this? Oh no, you don't.
Me just going,
Here
I
we
can
go.
take a hit
This
from
is gonna
Crimson
sting.
Flare. It's
Bye
fine.
now. That's enough.
And you know what? I'm going to play less cautiously for a bit. Just to get back down, or get back to where I was faster.
Ha! Taking you down a peg.
I dropped my guard a little too soon. Oops.
This'll do.
Man. Why does Minerva not use any of the physical attacks while I have no physical up? Hate it when enemies actually have a brain. Makes it so much harder.
Bye now. Ha! Whoa! Here we go. Bringing out the
Rush
big
Assault
guns.
level 5.
Prove your. This'll do.
Yeah.
How about this? This is gonna
Get
sting.
wrecked. Boop.
Here we go.
It's not the way I meant for that to work out.
Bye now.
Whatever. Okay, so that could have gone better. I did not quite time my dodge roll correctly. We're fine. I always forget that I can't dodge roll Crimson Flare. Like, that's just not an option. Got knocked away. So none of that attack didn't connect. How sad. Spell Blade's really fast, actually. I thought it'd be slow like all the other blade attacks. Like, I was definitely prepared for Dispel Blade to be slow as heck. Boop. Ba-doop. 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 Keep hitting it in the face.
Heads up.
Boop. Just have to connect with 714 more punches.
This'll do.
Boop. Boop. Ish, anyway. It's not quite exact, but, you know, it's in that vicinity.
Here we go.
Ba-doop. 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 Okay, got it close to... Oh, I didn't get the heal off. If this damage works the way I think it does, this won't be survivable. We'll see, though. Yeah, it works the way I think it does. So I know how to survive it. I have to do 2 costly punches and then heal. Which means I've got to be like on the ball when Minerva gets to that point in her health. Which is kind of hard because that's whoops. In case you're not doing the math, that is 77 costly punches into the fight.
Concentrate.
Which is a little bit of the way in. Yeah. But I learned more about how the attack works, and I've confirmed how you're actually supposed to solve it, so... There's that. I have the information I need to not die there again, let's put it that way.
How about this? Heads up. How about this?
Boop. I knew I needed to heal.
Heads up.
I don't bother renewing it because Flash Slash removes it. And since I'm up against Minerva, I can't prevent it from being removed.
Bye now.
Because even guarding like that, Flash Dash still removes it, which is rude.
Taking you down a peg. This'll do.
Boop. Boop.
Here we go.
Boop. Darn. I thought the invincible would activate before the hits did. Okay. We have invincible right now at least, so we can just wail on her. I think it's hilarious that I can hurt myself while invincible though. It's the only kind of damage that goes through. What sword? I'm punching. Use brings about wear, tear, and rust, don't you know? You know, it's honestly kind of fitting that my most powerful attack is the one in which I don't use my sword. After all, use does bring about wear, tear, and rust. Angeal's teachings are not for naught.
This'll do.
Halfway to the first attack. You just don't use it. Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. That applies to using it on anything.
Bye now. Heads up.
Like, using it on butter may more bring about rust than wear or tear, but still.
Bye now. Heads up.
And you really want Zack's sword to have wear, tear, and rust on it, huh? You're trying to find reasons for Zack to use it.
How about this?
Boop.
This'll do.
Boop. Second one missed.
Taking you down a
Thank
peg.
you. Get knocked.
Here we go. Bye now.
Boop. Boop.
How about this?
Boop. Boop.
Here we go.
I hit you with my fist. The ultimate power. I boop you!
Taking you down a peg. Bye now.
The power of boop compels you.
Here we go. Taking you down a peg. Bye now. Taking you down a peg. How about this?
Boop. It is almost time.
Taking you down a peg. Bringing out the big
I
guns.
did not mean to hit that, but I'm glad to have made that mistake now instead of in a second.
Heads up.
In a second, that would have been deadly.
How about this?
Boop. Boop. Heal. And now this will only do 75,000 damage. And I will live. So I should remember to heal up with an elixir after that, because it drains all my resources. No, that's a physical attack.
How about this?
Oh, my no physical ran out. Bummer.
This'll do.
Look, hitting the enemy is hard.
Bye now.
Annoying.
How about this?
Boop. Boop.
This'll do.
Only 692 more
Bye now.
punches to the face. Hold still, Minerva. I'm punching you.
Heads up.
Minerva, get back here. I'm not done punching you yet.
How about this? Here we go.
Boop.
How about this?
Boop. Boop.
Heads up.
Boop.
How about this?
Boop. I thought Minerva would stop closer.
Bye now.
Didn't mean to
This'll
care
do.
ago, but it's fine. Boop. Boop.
How about this?
Boop. The boopening.
Heads up.
The boopening round 2.
How about this?
Might as well Octaslash. It doesn't really matter, but it's there. It exists. It does damage. It's about a boop and a bit worth of damage. So like, it's not like nothing. It's just not
Bye now.
super meaningful. Boop.
Heads up.
Boop.
Bye now.
Boop.
Heads up.
Boop.
Here we go.
Get into boop position. Boop.
Bye now.
Only 669 boops left to go.
Heads up. How about this?
Boop.
Heads up.
Boop.
Taking you down a peg.
Boop.
Bye now.
Oh, this is my life now.
Heads up.
You gotta insistently boop the enemy.
Here we go.
You never let up. Always boop again. Part 3, the boopening.
Taking you down a peg.
Boop.
Here we go.
I'm not just down to 6, I'm 40% of the way through
How
6.
about this? Bye now.
Next summer, in a small, quiet town near you, the boops
Here we
are
go.
back again. Now, here's the real question. Is it a horror film, or is this like some kind of cheesy
Bye now.
comedy? Because it could go either way.
Here we go. How about this?
Time to that round. Oh, well, I guess we get to be
Here we
invincible,
go.
so time to boop.
Heads up. This'll do.
Badoop.
Bye now.
Only
Here we go.
647 boops remain.
this? Here we go. Taking you down a peg.
I hate that no MP cost normal can overwrite no
go.
MP cost infinity. That's so sad. It shouldn't. Ow.
Bringing out the big guns.
Get lucky stars level 4. Booped.
do.
Booped. Boop.
Heads up.
Badoop.
Taking you down a peg.
Only 637 boops remain.
This'll do. How about this?
Live dangerously.
Here we go. Better run for
I
it.
assume that Minerva is immune to Zantetsuken, or otherwise it'd be the recommended way of beating her. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, my milk leveled up. Cool.
How about this? Heads up. Taking you down a peg.
Badoop. Invincibility is nice.
Heads up.
Or not, game. That's cool too.
How about this?
I didn't need it.
Bye now.
Boop.
Heads up. Bye now. Heads up. Taking you down a peg. How about this? Taking you down a peg.
Thank you. Boop.
Bye now.
Boop. Badoop.
Heads up.
This is just an endurance fight. And it's so long.
Heads up.
Honestly, if I don't get it on hard mode this time, I'll probably bump it down just because I don't want to sit here for, like... This is the absolute fastest you can deal damage.
Taking you down a peg.
Like, this is maximum speed.
This'll do. How about this?
This is like the only way to go faster is to throw caution to the wind.
Bye now. This'll do. Bye now. Here we go. This'll do.
Boop. Boop.
Bye now.
Boop. Yeah, as I expected. That's what follows. Get the item off. The item didn't go off. I die. And that was, I'm pretty sure, that was almost perfect. I think the only thing I did wrong was I hit her at the wrong time, so she got to immediately go into that, so I didn't have enough time. So yeah, we're not gonna do that on hard mode. I just don't want to spend the time. Nah. Inoki, you can do it on hard mode if you want. I won't stop you. Because, like, literally the only thing I did wrong there, the only way I could have done that better is by not, is by being a little bit more careful about when I hit her, because I caused her to do that limit break by dropping her below 60 million. And the only thing I could have done better was been more careful about when that hit landed, so that way it wasn't it didn't happen like frames after my attack landed, because I was still in hit stun from my own attack. Like, I was still animation locked while she started that, because she just got to do it immediately. I just don't want to spend an hour doing it. Like, it takes 20 minutes for every 10 million health.
Heads up. Taking you down a peg.
Also, I can just keep a Phoenix down active at all times now. And I can keep a healing wave ready for when the limit break is incoming. Easy game, easy life. I mean, if you get it, then stop bullying me.
Here we go. Bye now.
But yeah, on normal mode, Flash Slash no longer removes Phoenix down. I'm not bullying you, says person bullying me.
How about this?
I wonder at what point in the normal version of the fight Minerva Judgment Arrows. Oh, there it is. Anyway, and then we healing wave to make ourselves invulnerable. Boop. Sucks to suck, nerd. It does remove our invincibility, but that happens after the damage goes, so. That's why we have Dispel Blade. Get back over here. No buffing. Only I get to have buffs. You're not allowed. Buffs for me and not for thee. Look at how much less damage all this does.
Heads up.
Only 57 punches remain. I boop. I boop. I boop. I boop.
How about this?
I boop. Ooh, gold. No.
This'll do.
Would have much preferred an Aerith. Oh well. Boop. Badoop. Dodge the Ultima. Sure, you can have a magic barrier. I don't really care.
Here we go.
That one doesn't bother me none.
Heads up. How about this?
Not only will I get it done today, I'll have it done in another few minutes.
This'll do.
Boop. Badoop. Oh, hey. Get over here. Boop. Badoop. Badoop. And full heal. Aw, I tried to do something cheeky there. Right, gotta remember to elixir there.
Heads up! Here we go. This'll do.
Boop. Dodge. Boop.
How about this? Bye now.
Oh, it was coming up to me to flash slash. I missed the text. Boop.
How about this? This'll do.
Now, here's the real question. Even on normal mode, can I beat it without Materia?
Heads up. This is gonna sting.
Why do I do so little damage?
Taking you down a peg. That's enough. This'll do.
Get higher defenses as it gets lower,
Heads
or
up.
is there some kind of damage multiplier for being in a higher difficulty on the Buster Sword or something? Because my actual Buster Sword attacks do noticeably less damage.
Here we go. How about this?
Yeah, the problem will be surviving Judgment Arrow. In fact, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that at all, actually. Because I see what I would have to do to live Judgment Arrow.
Heads up.
Judgment Arrow does 75,000 damage if I get it down to 75%. In order to live it, what I would have to do, since it happens at specific points in Minerva's health bar, is wait at just above it until I got an Eris limit break.
Taking you down a peg.
Well, Zach will be dying shortly, so I think I'll end it off by actually finishing this file, which shouldn't take very long. The Genesis fight will be very fast with Costly Punch. I need that footage anyway.
Taking you down a peg. Bye now.
Doop.
Conflict resolved.
We did it. Our victory might be hollow, but we still won. Okay, now mission registers as complete. We got mission completionist. The Heike Soul is a special accessory that provides multiple effects when equipped. It sure does a lot. Like, so much. Like, so much. Sorry, we don't have that one. Oh no, we do. I forgot we had White People Happy. Anyway, our last mail from Kunzel. A soldier legend, so they say. Someone apparently took care of this thing that's been on the back burner forever. All the bigwigs and everyone in Soldier are freaking out that it's the return of the soldier legend. The source of the problem was apparently more powerful than a summon. Its materia reaction was so beyond measure the gauge started to smoke. In fact, the materia power was so intense that other monsters and even robots became overloaded with Mako and started going berserk. Anyway, I was thinking, this soldier legend, could they be talking about you? Fun fact, you can actually get that mail at a time that makes sense. This is one of the few missions. Because the only requirement to do the Great Cavern of Wonders is to do the Yuffie missions up to Yuffie's notices. You can do this as soon as you get the first Yuffie mission in like chapter 3 or 4. You're a madman for trying if you do that. But, like, you can. You can, in fact, do that. Anyway, I will do Zach the honor of standing up for the, remaining gameplay. I am going to, look at the trophies. I have all of them. Okay, cool. I didn't catch that the platinum popped, but it did. Yep, my living legacy. Acquired all trophies. Yep. For comparison purposes, we will bump ourselves back up to hard mode. For the, final boss on our Materia run.
Genesis is up ahead.
Time for a showdown. At some point off stream, I might beat,
My soul corrupt.
I indeed did not actually beat Genesis the final time on this file. I was busy doing the missions. And you don't really get anything from this because, you know, the game just ends. Boop. 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 Look, Genesis has some awkward Mako take over him thing happen, and he's been a bit different ever since.
Got him.
That's the only thing I have to hit him up there. Thankfully, Purgatorial Wave does, like, nothing, because it does percentage damage. Boop. 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 Yeah. We did it.
Activating combat mode.
Anyway, now we fight normal Genesis, who I actually want to beat me. Genesis. Okay, well, he's not going to. I saw how much damage he did. He can't overcome my regen.
Oh, no, you don't.
So, you know, oh well.
This is gonna sting.
I just wanted to have death
Taking
jump.
you down, that's enough.
It is on my
Oh,
streams.
no, you don't. By now, that's enough.
Conflict resolved.
We are not watching a 20-minute scene because you didn't tune into the stream in which I showed it. I don't think you understand how long these scenes are. Yeah, it's the end of a JRPG. The scenes are super long. There's only one scene in here that we'll watch, and it's this bit.
Important matter if they are sending the two of us.
This one? No, not this one. And you have the ability to watch. There is nothing stopping you.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
And what is it?
The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zach's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Help them. Cisne, I have letters for Zack. 88 of them.
All 88 letters are from Eris. Or Aerith. Excuse me.
I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do that to you. We're friends, right?
One of Zack's friends, a Turk. The one who watched him on vacation, member of his fan club. Oh, we don't know her real name.
They can't be serious.
We don't ever find out.
We're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
Yeah,
We got
Zack,
nothing.
the fugitive.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
You never watched the twist. You never watched the set of twist scenes where Sephiroth goes mad, Zack fights Sephiroth, Sephiroth is ultimately defeated by Cloud, and then Zack and Cloud are experimented on by Shinra. And so Zack's trying to make it back to Midgar to see Aerith. And protecting Cloud along the way. And this is just outside of Midgar at this point. Like, Zack is almost back. In case you're wondering, there's 10,000 of them.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And, whatever happens, protect your honor.
As soldier!
That's a great question.
Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
The end! Gonna love this! Here we go! This is gonna sting! Bye now! Oh no you don't! Here
The
we
jerks
go.
out there who
Gonna
have
love
percentage
this.
damage are the
How about
rudest.
this? Oh no you don't! Here we go! That's enough! This'll do! Gonna love this!
I'm Cisne. Here's a present.
Some of the
Sunday
jurors
edition?
wears
Or
Angel
you'll
ready to go.
Already
Understand now why
lies within
Sephiroth
each
chose
person.
yes. For
So get
real.
away safely. Zack, I gotta go.
Anyway, so Zack's soldier thing is no longer working.
Bye now! Oh no you don't! How about this? This is gonna sting! Here we go! Oh no you don't! Bye now! Gonna love this!
Anyway, they have helicopter
This is
support,
gonna sting.
and if you notice, that's the only thing really doing damage to me.
Taking you down a peg! Oh no you don't! Heads
Like,
up.
the normal
That's
soldiers are
enough.
really just here to keep me from
Taking
taking
you
down the
a peg. This is gonna
helicopters.
sting. How about this? That's
I'm
enough.
taking them out in
Here we go.
swaths.
Gonna love this! Heads up! That's enough! Bye now! Gonna love this! Heads up! That's enough! Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't.
The roulette's in the top left.
This'll do.
The roulette in the top
no,
left
don't.
breaks during
Taking
this
you
fight.
down. This is gonna sting.
That's why we don't get
This.
limit breaks.
That's enough. Heads up. Gonna love this. Taking you down.
I was originally not sure about it, but I actually really like it as a mechanical and thematic way to express that Zack is dying.
Oh no, you don't. This'll do. This is gonna
At this
sting.
point, he's been on the
How
run
about this? Oh,
for
no, you
weeks
don't.
because it's still in
Here
the
we go.
process of breaking.
This is gonna sting. Heads up.
See how not all of the images are there anymore?
This is gonna sting. Taking you down and gonna love this. Bye now. That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't. How about this? This is gonna sting.
Yeah, that's why the
Taking
sad
you
music
down
is
a peg.
playing.
How about this? That's enough. Taking you down a peg. Oh no, you don't.
And the only thing that happens is we get scened. And it's fragments instead of scenes from about one specific person.
I really like that sword. Thanks.
A monster's objective.
I really like that sword. Nothing else out there. Hold on.
You have my thanks.
Hello?
This'll do. That's enough. Here we go.
Because at this point,
Gonna love
Zack
this.
has been up
Bye
for
now.
days,
This is gonna sting.
just continuing to fight. Fighting his way through Shinra's massive army to get home. And fought Genesis on the way. Like, Lazard is dead, Genesis is dead, and Zack is exhausted. And this is the scene that we see in Final Fantasy VII.
Activating combat mode.
I'm taking one of you with me. I'm pretty sure they have infinite health, so... They, however, can't deal damage to me. My defense is too high. You're the only one here who can deal damage to me, buddy. Oh, well. Yeah, Square does that with the ending of most of their games. Meaning that you're really not supposed to, like, show it on stream or things, but nobody cares. Yeah, because I'm not recording with the PS4 function, which is why no one ever records with the actual PlayStation function.
See you again? I'll be here.
And Aerith knows when people die. Cloud's finally coming out of the Mako poisoning caused by the experiments done on him.
Zach.
Poor Zach. He'll be okay. Cloud, grab my Kiriga Materia. Start casting.
Of us?
He'll be okay.
That's right. You're gonna...
You're gonna...
Maybe a Phoenix down, Cloud? I've got some in my bag.
You'll be my living legacy.
One of the few times they have blood in a Square game. The only time they have blood in this game, I think.
My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
I'm your living legacy.
And then Cloud gets very sad. And that is where I mute the heck out of that. Because that song is definitely copyrighted.
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
Just imagine their voices. Like, you can't know that Cloud goes through this because the fact that all of this even happened is a big twist in the original Final Fantasy VII. So like, but like, man, I really like Zach's story and wish it was more present.
She said that this guy frightened her.
You get a little bit of voice.
But it must feel so good up there. Those wings. I want them too.
Anyway, so Zach goes off into the afterlife.
It does feel good.
Off Zach goes. And I love that Cloud is just barely able to lift it. If you see Aerith, say hi for me. Zach? He only shows up as a ghost in Advent Children. Not in the Final Fantasy VII base game. At least I don't think he does. Would you say I became a hero? Yes, you did, Zach. You're the best. You're the best hero to ever hero, okay? It's okay, buddy. You did great. Hey. Zach was a hero. You stop being mean to him right now. Put some respect on Zach's name. You can live in denial all you want. It's not gonna change what happened. I'm sorry. It's just not. We're skipping the credits. Mostly so I can turn the volume back on. There we go. Volume back. Anyway, and then this is the opening cutscene of Final Fantasy VII. This is the first time they teased the Final Fantasy VII remake, and this came out, like, so long before the remake. They didn't confirm it here, but they definitely, like, were like, but look how cool it could be if it existed. Because this was in the original game, in the original Crisis Core. It exists. Final Fantasy VII Remake exists. Also, I wouldn't call the polygons pixel art. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake's a game.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
Yeah, to be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Not Final Fantasy VII Remake, though. Because the remake is a sequel. It's just masquerading as a remake. Which I think was really cool. But man. Anyway, go down here and put that right there. There we go. That's the last save file. We have now cleared it, both with Materia and without, and we have platinumed the game. So that's it. That's the game. That's Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. I will be streaming something else tomorrow. I do not know what. I probably won't know what. I don't even know if I'll stream tomorrow, actually. I take that back. Sometime soon, I will stream again, and it will not be this game. It will be something else. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye now.